Hello, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. My name is Samantha Torres Rosado, and I'm the daughter to Ecuadorian immigrants. Thank you all for being here to celebrate these wonderful people. It is truly an honor to be on stage with the future of our North Carolinian Latinx community. I would like to especially thank the Latinx 20 Under 20 Scholarship Committee for granting me this amazing opportunity. I unfortunately could not attend this afternoon, but I am still happy to be able to represent myself, my story, y mi gente. I have always felt that if you wanted to get to know someone, you should learn about their struggles. Mine began with my medical history. I was born with a rare form of cleft palate, which is an opening in the roof of my mouth that made it difficult for me to eat and breathe on my own. It reached a point of severity where I was hooked on multiple machines at a time to monitor my well being. I was not allowed to leave the hospital a couple months after I was born because I needed constant medical supervision. Thanks to the wonderful medical professionals that performed many invasive surgeries and looked after my parents and I was able to overcome this obstacle at such an early age, and it set my passion to become the first doctor of my family, to become one of the 0.102% of Latina doctors. I was always taught that hard work would always get you to where you wish to be, and I had to prepare myself for when that time would come. I just never imagined it would arrive as quickly as it did for me. In 2017, I lost my father to deportation, and I know that when most people say lost, they mean a death in their family. However, this situation felt as if I did lose my father because he wasn't physically here, and it was hard to communicate when your father is 2,548 miles away. My dad was the main breadwinner for this family, and with his absence, we lost our home and we never had a stable house, jumping from one place to another. At one time, my mom, older brother, and I had to live in a small room where my mom and I slept on the same bed, and my brother slept on the floor with a few blankets. My mom had to work multiple jobs at a time to support us, and my brother and I wouldn't be able to see her often. As soon as I turned 14, I started my first job at Publix in order to help my mom with bills. I lost my father at the age of 12, got my first job at 14, and all while keeping up with my academic standards and extracurriculars. I have lost many hours of sleep trying to balance everything at once. In times like these, I wish I had my father next to me to support me, to call me his niña bonita, and to tell me that everything is going to be okay. It gets harder every day because I know I cannot walk upstairs and give my dad a big hug. He was the one that started to teach me to be independent and to work hard, and I do all of this for him, my family, and my people. I'm sharing this because I am not supposed to be here. In every sense of that phrase, I am not supposed to be here, but I am. And I wish to leave the following message to my fellow Latinx family: strive to be the best you can be. Don't let setbacks take you down, and always strive and prosper. For me, all of my hard work is to make my family proud and to show my dad that even though he cannot be here, I am taking the opportunity that he gave me and I'm making the most of it. Te amo mucho, papi, y amo mucho a mi familia. Muchas gracias por escuchar mi historia y no se olviden que sí se puede.